Next we'll have as part of the important media partners and some folks that are highly respected in our communities all over the city. Radio personalities Joe Soto and Ramonski. All right.
Thank you everybody. Real quick, we are part of this community. I'm a West Sider, Steve is a South Sider, so we are born and bred in Chicago, so we know firsthand what gun violence does. I myself am a gun victim. I was shot 20 years ago. Luckily, I'm still here today, but it was the worst time of my life. And I know firsthand, obviously, I don't know what the parents feel because their kids aren't here anymore. My parents still have me, so I have to do something to get the word out. That's what we do every day on V103. My partner, Ramonski, has a similar situation. His outcome wasn't as good as mine.
Yeah, I lost a brother in the 90s from gun violence. And everybody put your hands together for Father Flair, our city officials. We are doing all over the city. It'll work. But let me thank also Superintendent. It's rough out there right now. It's a spiritual warfare that's going on right now.
Yes.
All right, so we need a combination, not just the police department, not just the schools, because we got the teachers spending 45 minutes a day telling your child to sit down. So I said that to say it has to start at home. They say they took prayer out of school, but they did not take the prayer out of your home. So parents, do you know where your children are? Do you know what your children are doing? We say that every day on our show. And we're going to continue to say that. Check the book bags, check the cell phones. Don't doors close. But it's a combination. Now, we're not just jumping on the parents because it's a combination. We need programs back out. We need the after-school programs to come back. We need job training programs because parents just want to take care of their families. But we're going to continue to fight for these programs.
All right.
Push. Pray until something happens. Y'all stay strong.
God bless you. God keep you. Remember, dream the impossible. Incredible things, they truly will happen.
I mentioned earlier Purpose Over Pain, which is an advocacy group that shows unbelievable courage. I can't imagine losing a child. I'm a dad of 3. And I just simply cannot imagine losing a child to senseless gun violence. And even more so, I don't know if I would have the courage to take that loss and to think about somebody else, to really come forward and support others. So respectfully, we respect this group and we just appreciate what they do. We want you to hear from one of the leading parents in Purpose Over Pain, Ms. Denise Reed.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to ask the Purpose Over Pain members to step forward, please. We have Ron and Annette Holt. We have Pam and Tom Boss, Ms. Alice Norris, and we have other parents that are standing behind us. But these are the Purpose Over Pain members that have lost their children to senseless gun violence. This is my daughter, Starkeisha Reed. She was a 14-year-old honor roll student in 2006 when a stray bullet came through our window of our property and killed her. These parents that stand with me and the parents behind us, they have similar stories. Our children are all innocent when their lives were taken due to senseless gun violence, where we don't believe that a gun turn-in is the total solution. We feel like it is a part of the solution. Right. That you're either a part of the problem or a part of the solution. And when you look around and you see these guns that are pointing to our left and to our right, to us, personally, we feel like it's a life that has been saved because someone came forward and turned a gun in. And we're asking our community, our parents, look under your beds, look in your closets, look in your garages, your attics, book bags, places that you have not gone to, and see if there are some guns there. And we're asking you to turn them in. For those of you that don't believe that this works, the superintendent just told us almost 3,000 guns have been turned in on today. That could be 3,000 lives that the city of Chicago will not have to bear loss of a child, or even one of us that are here today.
Yes.
So we're thinking and believing that these gun turn-ins are making a difference. And we're asking that you will continue to bring the guns in. We have a few more hours where you can turn a gun in. It's Mother's Day weekend, so for those of us that are mothers, you know, we have put aside our personal agendas to be here because we believe that this is important.
Yes.
We believe that there is no greater thing that we can do than to save the life of another youth.
Amen.
And personally, I want you all to remember my friend Annette.
Yes.
Because they lost their only child. So on Mother's Day weekend, where we get to go and do other things with our families, my friend here is here trying to save another child and another family member. So we don't want to take these things for granted as if we're just doing something for the media. This is something that we are personally embracing.
Yes.
This is for real. This young lady can be on vacation somewhere, but she's remembering another child one today, another youth. And so Purpose Over Pain has come together in the city of Chicago. And we thank, of course, Father Flager, Superintendent Weiss, Phil Hampton, CAPS, the other organizations, the other parents that are here that have also lost loved ones near death. We thank them for the efforts that they have allowed us to be a part of this turn-in. And I agree with Superintendent Weiss. It is a good day because 3,000 may not be a large number to some, but it is a number. Right. And it is a positive number, and we're thankful for that. So please turn your guns in. And last but not least, the code of silence. What's that all about? What's that all about? It's time for us to come forward. Parents, you chose to bring a child into the world. If you refuse to turn your little baby in and you know that they're doing something wrong, their blood, the blood of an innocent child, will be on your hands.
Right.
Thankfully, some brave people came forward and turned in the person that shot and killed my daughter, and they're serving a 150-year sentence in jail. But there are some parents here that don't have solved murders. And if you have that information, we're pleading you to break the silence, come forward, tell what you know, and do the right thing. God bless you all, and have a wonderful weekend.